Hey y'all, it's your BFF Reacts. I'm Kara, and today we're adding a new artist to the channel. She and this song specifically have been recommended multiple times on multiple videos previously. I do have to say that I have heard of her. I know that she's that white blonde, Swedish or maybe Norwegian. I think I have heard this song if it's the one that I'm thinking of. However, I have not watched her perform live, and I have not really paid attention to the lyrics before. So this will kind of be new, and I'll be excited to add more of her stuff to the channel as well. So if y'all will please like the video down below and comment to let me know what I should watch from her next. I'm pretty sure that this is the only song that I have heard of her before, so everything else should be new. The video that we chose today is from the Nobel Peace Prize live concert. So I'm excited, and if y'all will subscribe when you get a second, just so that we can do some more awesome stuff together, that would be great. And I am excited to get started with you guys. Alrighty, let us get her up here. There we go. We'll get it live and big. I'm excited. I meant to mention this before, but I'm probably going to watch her all the way through without stopping, just so I can kind of get a feel for her nuances and her voice, and then we'll watch it over again and I'll stop a little bit more and give you my thoughts.
I was listening to the ocean. I saw a face in the sand, but when I picked it up, then it vanished away from my hands. And I had a dream I was 7, climbing my way in a tree. I saw a piece of heaven waiting in patience for me. And I was running far away. Would I run off the world someday? Nobody knows, nobody knows. I was dancing in the rain, I felt alive and I can't complain. But no, take me home where I belong. I can't take it anymore. The picture was a painting of you, and for a moment I thought you were here, but then again it wasn't true. And all this time I have been lying, lying in secret to myself. I've been putting sorrow on the forest place on my shelf. And I was running far away. Would I run off the world someday? Nobody knows, nobody knows. I was dancing in the rain, I felt alive and I can't complain. But no, take me home where I belong. I got no other place to go. No, take me home where I belong. I got no other place to go. No, take me home where I belong. I can't take it anymore. But I kept running for a soft place to fall. And I kept running for a soft place to fall. And I kept running for a soft place to fall. And I kept running for a soft place to fall. And I was running far away. Would I run off the world someday? But no, take me home where I belong. I got no other place to go. No, take me take it anymore.
That was gorgeous. I need to check something really quick before I say it out loud so I don't stick my foot in my mouth. Okay, that's what I thought. Most of you guys know, if you have seen my previous videos, I am an emergency nurse, and I have been for probably like 6 or 7 years now, but I've been a nurse for 8 years total. So you kind of have to recognize certain things when you meet somebody for the first time, and one of those is whether or not they have any kind of learning or mental disability. And she does. So Aurora, as I just confirmed, is autistic, which was what I was seeing with these kind of flailing motions she was making. That's called stimming, and it usually happens when they're overwhelmed. But I love that she isn't trying to hide it. She isn't trying to mask it. I did notice that she was also barefoot, which a lot of people have. I know that singers specifically like to be barefoot to feel more grounded in their voice, but autistic people also don't like shoes and socks specifically. So that was very interesting. I don't know that I've ever seen somebody on this scale push through that stress of having autism and being in a very social setting and being able to perform so well. That was incredible. Now I really want to go back because there were a couple things that I wanted to mention as well. Actually, I take that back. I have seen someone, I don't remember what exactly it was from. It was from some sort of like maybe America's Got Talent, and it was an autistic man who was singing and sang very, very well. And there is a part of autism that it's called savant syndrome, where someone is very good at usually one particular thing. And it's usually either like math or numbers, calendar dates, facts. Singing is one of them. Playing an instrument is another one. So I'm not sure. It didn't tell me on here whether or not she has savant syndrome, but I wouldn't put it past her. She was very precise in the technical parts of her singing, and that was gorgeous. Wow, it's so ethereal and floaty and just beautiful. And I really can't wait to watch it again because I want to point out all of the really awesome things that I saw. But wow, what an ow, sorry, this is Q. He is ignoring my lap pillow and decided to come and hang out. So I guess he can stay. He probably will purr very loudly in the mic, and I apologize. But yeah, I wanted to go back because there are a bunch of things that I wanted to point out specifically about her performance and the instruments that they use specifically. Come on. In their performance. So, yeah, let me put these back on and let's get right back into it. So, I did notice that the other blonde girl that was over off to the side, right here, I do hear her voice, but I hear layers, I think, of her harmony. And I don't know if what this is here is like a mixing board where she can double, triple, quadruple her voice or whatever to make it feel thicker. And then I also hear a deeper harmony in the back. I did notice that the other artists here, the other players, all had microphones and they were very close. But it could either be them humming or singing, or it could be a key, like a synth key. I couldn't tell in some parts of it. I do know that I did recognize that they were singing some parts, but I couldn't necessarily tell because they blended so well together. have this percussion board as well. That's really cool. Instead of having another instrument that somebody else would have to play, because they're pretty much decked out. If this is all that they have, somebody has to play those little beats. And I'm not sure exactly, but it almost sounded like those little wooden boxes that you stand on and then you hit it. I don't know the name of it, but it sounds like the sounds from one of those.
Into the ocean, I saw a face in the sand.
I like how she says
but
that
when I
face.
picked it up, then it vanished away from my hands. And
That's so pretty.
I had a dream I was 7, climbing my way in a tree. I saw a piece of heaven waiting in patience for me. And
I wanted to say really quick, she has really good storytelling in this song specifically. Multiple stories in this song that fit into the chorus. But really gorgeous little runs there. She did very technical.
And I was running far away. Would I run off the world someday? Nobody knows, nobody knows.
There's that double harmony.
I was dancing in the rain. I felt in love and I can't complain. But no, take me home where I belong.
I love that everything dropped out except for the
take
keys.
it anymore.
And just that tiny little tap.
I was painting a picture. The picture was a painting of you. And for a moment I thought you were here, but then again it wasn't true. And all this time I have been lying, lying in secret to myself. I've been putting sorrow on the forest place on my shelf. Da-dee-da.
Oh my god, all those harmonies together are so gorgeous. I did want to point out this keyboardist is doing a really cool job. I've seen it in a couple other groups as well, where they have 2 sets of keys, and I don't know if one is like a synth keyboard or another one is like a standard keyboard, but if y'all know, let me know, because I just think that's so cool. I have 0 musical talent, and I can barely play like a very simple song on a piano. My mom tried to get me to play so bad, but can you imagine the amount of like talent and memory that you have, like comfort that you have to have in playing 2 separate keyboards? It's crazy.
And I was running far away.
They're moving independent of each other.
Someday, nobody knows, nobody knows. I was dancing in the rain. I felt in love and I can't complain. But no, take
I love
me
the
home,
emotion she brings
take
forward
me
in the
home
song.
where I belong. I got no other place to go. No, take me home where I belong. I got no other place to go. No, take me home where I belong. I can't take it anymore, but I can't
God, I
run
love this part.
for a soft place to fall.
I love those tiny little
And I
pieces in the
kept
background.
running
It's so perfect.
for a soft place to fall.
And that echo just makes everything so, it just draws you in, and you feel the emotions that she's pulling across, and it's solely focused on just the picture that you're painting in your head of, you know, maybe a slow motion, black and white sepia tone, somebody like running through the woods or whatever it is. That's what I'm picturing in my head, at least. But it absolutely fits with this piece. And I love how they intentionally use music and the very intentional pieces that they're putting in there with the synths, with the keyboard, with the multiplied harmonies. But they're also intentionally using that silence, the echoes, the couple small pieces of music in there to convey their message as well. And I think it's very creative to not only say, this is the music that we want to use, but this is also the feel that I want to have. Do we use something here? Do we use a little something? Do we use more of something? Do we take it away? what message do we want to come across in this part of the song? And I think that's really important for the creative process in very successful artists. And obviously she is quite successful, her and her group.
And I kept running.
This is so pretty.
For a soft place to fall.
That harmony specifically.
And I kept running for a soft place to fall. And I was running far away. Would I run off the world someday? But no, take me home where I belong.
And then everything comes in.
I got no other place to go. No, take me home where I belong. I got no other place to go. No, take me home where I belong. No, take me home where I belong. No, take me home where I belong. No, take me
And they
home
take it all away.
where I belong. I can't take it anymore.
She just kind of leaves you in that somber last line. Wow. She really puts everything that she has out there for you guys. It was absolutely gorgeous. I love her voice. I love the musical choices that she makes. I'm gonna come back here with you guys so we can talk. I love the musical choices that she makes in the way that she uses her voice with the flips, with the runs, putting more pressure behind her belts and then kind of pulling it back into more of a whisper, more breathy, that creativity and really focusing on getting the message that you want across to your audience. And gosh, she does such a good job of that. Wow, that was gorgeous. I wanted to say something else about the end of it, but that end harmony that I pointed out there kind of reminded me of a little bit of Ingrid Michaelson, kind of indie, well, a little bit back there, but Ingrid Michaelson specifically, that one harmony, it just kind of brought me back like 15 years. But if you guys will let me know more about her, I love reading the comments of all of the videos, especially of the nude artists, and learning about the vocalists, learning about the bands, learning about, you know, their inspirations, the people that they pulled from to create their sound specifically, how they were raised, how they got into music in the first place, and more about them specifically and their creative processes. So if you'll will let me know what you guys know, I would be super interested to read that. And I do read every single comment on every single one of my videos. I'll go back a week or two later and read the new comments that were left there. I've really been enjoying getting to know all of you guys and all of your opinions and thoughts and everything that you know and your personal experiences with the artists and the band. So please let me know as much as you do in the comments down below. And if you'll please like the video and subscribe so that we can do some more awesome stuff together, that would be great. I think I'll leave it there for right now, but I'll see you guys on the next one. I love y'all. Bye.